Now, your Alaska Link weather for Anchorage and South Central.
Good evening and happy Monday. We've really been able to start to feel a bit more like spring, especially where those temperatures jumped up into the upper 50s on Saturday, creating a new record. Now, we are watching that here as we roll into our Tuesday. There has been a system that has been lifting in, and that is causing for a few showers, especially even to push its way into the Cook Inlet to allow for a few shower chances here through the overnight and into our Tuesday, especially across the Kenai Peninsula, where low temperatures are hovering just above that freezing mark. So most of its shower activity might have some little areas of some mix. But note that those rain showers are expected to pull out as we head into our Tuesday afternoon, which does allow for some sunshine to return, especially for some of our more inland areas, as well as those areas that are more off towards the east that are staying underneath high pressure system control and not bringing in much for rainfall potential. Now note that high pressure system is going to regain its control across much of the south central, leading to a quiet midweek, which will allow for more of that mild sunshine before we are watching another weak wave that will be sliding in for the end of the week. But at this point, what we're seeing is that the next week is generally about more sunshine and more of those spring-like temperatures to continue to work us into more of that spring-like feel and melt down that snowpack, as we have been doing some nice work on that as we are under a foot of snowfall now for snow depth. We have a little bit of that morning cloud cover after some of those overnight rain showers, and then we see that sunshine greets the Anchorage area into the afternoon with high temperatures heading into those upper 40s, which we should be hitting those lower 50s this time of the year. So we're looking at a pretty seasonal week setting up as we're going to teeter between those upper 40s and lower 50s nearly every single day this week. So there's a lot of this warmth that is on its way for us. So definitely giving us that spring season. Note that it's definitely still possible to get some hints of winter even towards the end of April and into early May. So don't let your guard down just yet. But for this next week, it is all about the mild conditions. 15 hours and 33 minutes of daylight is what we're working with here this Tuesday. 6:10 will be our sunrise and 9:45 is our sunset there, still gaining more than 5.5 minutes per day. We note that much of the south central, even where some spots hang on to some of those showery conditions, are mild. Homer even 48, Palmer at chance at 51, Valdez at about 45. Wednesday, we are expected more of a widespread bright day for much of the south central. Could allow again for some of those at least lower, if not upper 50s possible. Kenai there at 49, Whittier at about 44. And note that these temperatures are near normal as mentioned, and note that it does look like that trend is going to even continue into early May. This is the temperature outlook from April 28th through May 2nd. So continuing to talk about 50s in our forecast is going to continue to look on the more likely side here for much of the south central. And here through this week, again, it's a rinse and repeat. A little bit more cloud cover there to work with Thursday through Saturday with that weak wave. Might bring some showers inland, but mainly expected to stay coastal.